I've been getting a lot of messages from individuals who are in a relationship complaining that their partner has an explosive temper, has a way of sharing their emotions in a way that feels abusive, overwhelming, disrespectful, harmful, or just like these too much all at once. And a lot of times people are asking me, what should I do? And the number one thing you can do is get coaching or counseling as a couple. Now, I tell you this because your partner who has a tendency to be explosive, hurtful, or harmful when they're in a space of pain typically did not grow up in a home or an environment where it was okay for them to have their emotions and for somebody to say, how are you feeling? It's okay that you're feeling this way. I want to hear about it. What they usually got is parents or caretakers who were abusive themselves, who hurt them, or who physically told them through their physical hurting them physically or through their words that it's not okay for you to speak up, it's not okay for you to share, and I'm not going to listen to it, right? So now what this person has is an anger and a pain that's about that experience, and an anger and pain feeling like they can't open up and share with you, and an anger and a pain that a lot of times is letting stuff build and then letting it all blast out because that individual hasn't learned that it's okay for you to feel hurt. It's okay for you to feel pain, and it's okay for you to open up and share about it. Instead, there's a guilt and a shame and an anger. And so when it does come out, you're the one who's going to receive all of that, not only because most likely you have a dysfunction in your relationship, but because there's a pain and a wound there that precedes, that is before you two were even a couple. So my number one tip is get counseling or coaching as a couple and put your foot down. However that might look, it's really important that you are no longer yelled at, abused, or treated and talked to in a way that feels really disrespectful. And if you two can't work on it together, then you absolutely need to get help and get someone else involved. And I want to tell you, it's okay for you to put your foot down and make it just really crystal clear that this relationship can't move on if we don't work on this as a couple, or if you don't go get help by yourself to work on this, because it is harmful and detrimental to have a partner that yells at you, swears at you, says nasty, mean things towards you. And ideally, over time, your partner is improving and working. Now, it could take years for this issue to be resolved or for the person to begin to really change in a meaningful way, but it has to be done, and it's important that they do something about it and that they take you seriously.